Welcome back to another weekly recap, and I've got some news rounded up for you guys here. If you haven't already, if you could do me a huge favor, press the like button, and if you aren't already, go ahead and subscribe too. That would be awesome, and there we go. When you think about it, the real subscribe is the friends we made along the way. Interesting. Anyways, Flashpoint 2, Week 2 rages on. We've got a new legend. As far as teasers go, a new catch-up bundle for new Apex players and more, and we'll jump right in here. It's a tale as old as time, if time started last week. Once upon a time ago, the Flashpoint patch came, and with it brought much fun and excitement to the kingdom of Apex Legends. But then on a dark day, someone found out that the Sentinel could shoot as fast as you could fire it, and terror was brought across the land. Then, on the evening of October 8th, I believe, the Sentinel was removed from the game. I'll tell you what, it was not terribly fun being lasered by an almost automatic Sentinel. Removing it until there was a hotfix, or until there was a fix in general, was the right call, and I know they're still actively working on it. Hopefully that'll come next patch, but take as long as you need there, Apex. I know I still have to get that 10 knockdowns with the Sentinel challenge, and I'm sure others do too. But I'd rather have that challenge outstanding than have to deal with a bugged out Sentinel. If you're wondering why you're getting hit with the triple take more, it's probably because they're spawning more now. Jason McCord, game designer, came on Twitter and said that the length between Season 6 starting in this content period was the longest of the year, and he was really worried how people were going to deal with it. He then went on to say that, as you can see here, that we're going to be going full speed ahead the rest of the year with content. It sounds like we've got back to back to back to back content the rest of the year. If holidays are happening this year as far as events go in Apex, we've got Halloween right after this, with possibly a lore event squeezing in right before the end of the season, if not, maybe soon after the new season starts. Then we've got the new season out mid-November with new lore weekly quests, a new map maybe, and then the holidays for sure, back to Christmas. What's between mid-November and December? If I had to take a guess, I would say Steam and Switch releases, maybe more. We'll have to wait to find out, but it's a promising end of the year here. Just yesterday, Apex released a quick patch addressing a couple issues. We all know the infamous PATHFINDER buff, where his arm would take up half the screen. That has been addressed and hopefully fixed. As someone who's only played Path once since the fix, it seems to be working just fine now. So polish that grapple and get ready to fly. Lesser known issue is that Crypto couldn't fire his gun while his EMP was going off. I thought that this had been here a while and it was an intentional nerf, but as someone who started maining Crypto recently told me that this wasn't the case. It really made being aggressive with him near impossible. I'm glad that this was fixed and mentioned here because I don't think it could get a lot of buzz out there on the internet, and at least I didn't see any buzz for it anyways. The other issue is that the performance display was in the way of the kill assist counter, so those people who like it on were having issues with the display. That's all taken care of though, and those are the two big fixes and one quality of life fix. All three of those fixes were needed though, so thanks Apex for speeding that hotfix through. Not a ton of lore this week, but Tom Casello did tweet something extremely intriguing. Let me post that here real quick. Season 7 is going to be jam-packed with lore, and we're not going to be thirsty for it for the rest of the year, I am sure of it. He mentions two questions they're most commonly asked about, and that they're going to be addressed. What could those questions be? I've got a couple guesses, of course. One of the things they've been asked about since the beginning of time is how does respawning work? I really think that this could be a strong contender for one of the answers that they'll give us. People have been asking about it for ages. And another question is, where do the legends live? That's a pretty common one that's thrown about, and although we've seen a peek at it, I'm not sure that it was fully answered. I could be wrong. My other guess is aliens, specifically Rev's tech. This is something that's gotten brought up pretty frequently since he's been brought out. How does Revenant work exactly? Where did his tech come from? Is it alien or human in nature? So with an emphasis on finding the source code, Rev is going to play a huge part in the next lore, and I think exploring his design is a big part of that. Next legend has kind of been popping up a little bit here. A couple weeks ago, I don't want to say I called it, but yeah, I called it. We started getting new legend teasers, and this is a big one. For some reason, I feel like there's a lot more hype for this new legend. It feels almost like the crypto stuff. I'm a little salty that this got spoiled for me, because if you could go in unspoiled to this teaser, you're amped as hell. I'm still amped, but I don't think it's on the level as it could have been. We have an Irish or Scottish legend next. I'm sorry, I'm not too keen on the accent differences, but it's going to be great. We always get teases at their abilities. So the boost pads that you've been seeing going around here on World's Edge and King's Canyon, those are either going to be her tactical or her ultimate for sure. They're going to be really key for positioning. She's going to be a lot of fun to have on the team. Her voice lines, I'm sure they're going to be really fun, and I think she's going to really mesh well with Caustic, to be totally honest with you. She likes experimenting with people instead of on people though, but maybe a little on people too. I'm really excited to see more of this legend in the coming weeks, and if you haven't started it, go to the firing range, check it out. You can also get 25,000 Battle Pass points from completing the challenges that she gives you. This is another really cool feature when they're teasing the legend, is giving you the challenges as well. That's pretty much it for this week, and we'll see you on Friday for Gameplay Friday. Again, if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe, and let me know if I missed anything new in the comments.